Hello and welcome everyone. My name is Daniel Reimann. I'm a technical account manager in Panagenda, and today I'm going to demonstrate the MarvelClient Upgrade module to you. MarvelClient Upgrade has been designed to be as generic and flexible as possible, getting you from any notes installation type or method you have today to your desired target configuration. One of your scenarios could be, like the one I'm using in this demo, where I'm migrating my Notes 851 basic client, which has been installed single user, to a Notes 901 plus any fix pack plus, for instance, IBM Connections plugins 4.5 multi-user installation. As a quick prerequisite, let me show you that I've already pre-deployed the installation packages I'm going to use in that demonstration previously to that machine. If you're interested in how MarvelClient can help you with deploying rather large packages to your clients, feel free to contact Panagenda under consulting@panagenda.com to learn how MarvelClient can help you with saving bandwidth and seamlessly deploy packages locally onto your clients. MarvelClient Upgrade has many different options, so the things you're going to see in this demo are not necessarily mandatory. This Notes Client 851 Basic right now has been installed single user. So in C Lotus Notes, you will find my current program directory, while the data folder is a direct subfolder of the program directory, making this installation a single user. Imagine this data directory would reside on a network drive. You could still use MarvelClient Upgrade to migrate the network side data directory locally to make this client a multi-user install if you want to. There are different ways to start off an upgrade. I'm choosing the one where the upgrade is started right from my current Notes client. So I'm starting up Notes and I'm logging in, and I'm also doing some changes to my Notes client configuration intentionally, just to show you that all of the configurations I'm having here, and I've also created custom for myself, are of course being retained in my new Notes client install 901, Fix Pack 3, Connections Plugins 4.5, multi-user as well. So I'm also creating two bookmarks in the sidebar, which are recognized later when I've migrated to my new Notes client install. I have configured Upgrade in a way that it will prompt me whether I want to upgrade or not approximately 1 minute after this client has already been started up. Also, intentionally, I left a document open in an unsaved state, since I'd like to demonstrate to you how MarvelClient Upgrade can help you with asking the user to save the work before the upgrade happens. This prompt right now is asking me whether I want to upgrade now or not, and it's also telling me that I have 30 days or 10 prompts left before the upgrade will be forced. This is referred to being the deferral method, and you don't need to use it. It's completely optional. I'm clicking on yes, getting what we are also referring to as to be the graceful shutdown. Before the upgrade can actually happen, Notes should be closed properly. To do that, this countdown is counting down from whatever you set it to 0 and will then ask me to save my still unsaved work. I can also cancel the countdown by clicking on OK, bringing up the standard save window of Notes, clicking on yes here, and as soon as the client has been properly shut down, the upgrade can start right away. The splash screen you see on the screen right now can be completely customized if you want to. So if you want to deploy a custom splash screen to your upgrades, including your company logo, for instance, you can feel free to do that. This window is system modal, so there is no way to bring anything in front of that window, as you can see. I'm moving that window a bit to the side as we need some room to demonstrate what actually was going on in the background. The first thing that happened when the old client was actually shut down, you might have recognized that the startup icon for my old Notes 851 client disappeared from the Windows desktop. Also, checking out the All Programs menu of Windows, you see there's no reference left for IBM or for Lotus. That is because Upgrade can search any link that's on the desktop or in the start menus of Windows to delete that or to delete these links, to keep the user from still starting the old Notes client right before the upgrade would start. These are things that could interfere with the upgrade itself, hence you have options to avoid that. Another deep technical thing that happened when the old client was shut down, I'm about to demonstrate to you now. Checking out a certain directory on my C drive, which actually is, again, completely optional for you to choose, there has been created what we call a MarvelClient backup set. I have chosen to have a backup set that consists of actually all my personal configuration regarding notes. So in this backup set, I also have all my bookmarks, the notes INI file, my names NSF, I have my old ID files, etc. But actually there's only one file that is really necessary in this upgrade scenario, and that is my old notes INI. You have to imagine that I'm moving from Notes 851 single user to Notes 901 multi-user. If I would simply keep my old Notes INI and I would put it into my new data directory, the old Notes INI file would still contain lots of parameters pointing to wrong directories for my future installation. There will be a Notes program directory still pointing to C Lotus Notes, and a data directory still pointing to C Lotus Notes data. That would keep my new client from coming up. So what MarvelClient did is it created a Notes INI backup with previously applying a filter to it. This filter was filtering out all the necessary parameters that could cause trouble to my new Notes client installation coming up. Hence, if my new Notes client has been installed successfully, this INI file will be roamed back with the filter applied, so all the wrong parameters have already been filtered out, and my new Notes client would still be configured, but it can come up without any issues, while MarvelClient will take care of adding the new and proper Notes INI values regarding the new directories. Right now, the upgrade already is in a step of where the Fix Pack 3 is installed, and after that happens successfully, we will add the IBM Connections plugins 4.5 on top, and then this whole upgrade scenario is already successfully done. While this is still happening, let me quickly demonstrate something else that happened in the background. As for my new Notes client installation, we need the IBM Notes data directory of myself in the local app data folder, since I'm going IBM standard. And with an IBM standard multi-user install, you will have the personal data directory of every user that logs on to a machine in the local app data folder. So right now we are in C users. Panagenda is the name of the user I was using to log on to this machine. And then I'm in the local app data, and you might recognize that there already is my data directory. That has not completely been created by the new Notes client installation, but was previously migrated by MarvelClient Upgrade to the new and proper location already. So the new Notes 901 install could take part of already using that previously moved data directory here. As I am a normal user without having any local administration rights, we are using a suRunAs script to switch into an administrative context to do all of the installation work in an admin context here. Right now, the installation is already finished. We have successfully migrated Notes 851 Basic to Notes 901 multi-user install. This message will disappear after 10 seconds. That's the way how I have configured this. The new Notes 901 client comes up. I can directly start logging in. And what's now happening are actually some things that would usually happen when you upgrade your Notes clients manually. My local system databases have been updated with the latest design templates that were coming with the new Notes installations. And also, my personal configuration is still retained in my local data directory. Hence, as you can see, when this client came up, this is still my old workspace with the demo tab, with the test local database on it. If I open up the database, you still see the document that I have created previously. And in my sidebar, where all the bookmarks are residing, you also still see the 2 bookmarks I was customly creating before starting the upgrade. Another and last thing that happened in the background, I was being sent an email telling me about the success state of the installation on that particular client. So you could have something like a central mail inbox for receiving upgrade reports, and these might either be in a success state or even in an error state. And if they would be in an error state, we would, if you want to, attach the logs that have been written during the installation, like MSI installer logs of Notes, of the fix pack, of connections plugins, and whatever you could think of you want to install with MC Upgrade. That was Daniel Reimann from Panagenda presenting MC Upgrade to you. If you have any additional questions, please feel free to contact Panagenda under consulting@panagenda.com. Hope you enjoyed it and have a great day. Bye-bye.